Hello everyone, my name is Amol More and welcome to our doubt solving videos. Now one of the students asked this question. The question is number of solutions of the equation 1 plus sine raised to 4x equal to cos square 3x from this interval. Okay, now solving this question becomes very tedious and boring if you are solving by trigonometric transformations, but if you apply the graphical approach it becomes very interesting. Now why am I saying graphical approach? There are two particular reasons for the same. First thing is number of solutions. They have not asked you what are the solutions, they have asked you number of solutions, and as I always tell you to draw graphs when number of solutions is asked. There's one more thing which tempts you to solve this question by graphical method is the RHS is a very simple graph and the LHS is also a simple graph with some transformation. So your graphical transformation should be very good. Okay, so let us try to draw the graph of 1 plus sine raised to 4x. Now first of all what I'll do is I'll draw the graph of sine raised to 4x. For that I will have to understand that I need to draw the graph of sine x first. Now drawing the graph of sine x is very easy. Okay, so the graph of sine x would be like this. Graph of sine x would be like this. Okay, and this is nothing but 5 pi by 2. Now when you are doing it sine raised to 4x, what happens is all the negative y values will also turn positive. That you need to take into account. One more thing, let us draw it on the LHS also. Okay, so this graph will look something like this. So this is the graph of sine x from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. I hope everyone agrees with this. Now when you are doing sine x, this is the graph. When you are doing sine raised to 4x, what will happen? This is nothing but sine x the whole raised to 4. It means whatever negative values of y are there, they will all turn positive, and there will be a change in the nature of the graph. As it is raised to 4, it will go a bit stiffer. Its slope will increase because it is increasing, but the range of sine x is from minus 1 to 1, and therefore the fractions are there from 0 to 1, and when you are doing it raised to 4 the numbers become lesser. Hence actually what happens is the slope of the graph here decreases. Now that is not very important over here. All you need to understand is that all of these y negative quantities will go up and will become positive. That's all you need to understand. Okay, so now I can erase this graph as you have understood everything about sine x. Now when I say sine raised to 4x, what is the range? That you need to understand. As the range of sine x is from minus 1 to 1, but when you are squaring it or having even power, okay, so it will range from 0 to 1. Very simple. Okay, so let us draw the graph of this only on the positive quadrant, something like this. So it will be something like this, 0 to 1. Okay, then again 0 to 1, and then at 5 pi by 2 it is 1. So this is the graph of sine raised to 4x. As sine raised to 4x is an even function because the power is even, no matter sine x is an odd function, sine raised to 4x is an even function. To the left hand side also the same graph can be drawn up to minus 5 pi by 2. I hope there is no doubt about the same. Okay, but they are saying 1 plus sine raised to 4x. It means the y values will all increase by 1. So all the y values will be increased by 1. It means you have to pull this graph 1 unit ahead. So simple. And there's one more thing I need to tell you. Add 1 on both sides. So it will be something like this. It means the range of 1 plus sine raised to 4x is from 1 to 2. And you can simply see this max value was 1, pull it 1 unit upwards, so it will reach up to 2. Then 0 is the mean value, pull it 1 unit upwards, so it will reach up to 1. So the range of the function will be 1 to 2. Okay, so on the next page what I'll do is I'll draw this graph. Let us draw this graph. Okay, we should be very careful while doing this graph. Okay, so let us just shift this. Okay, now it's great. Let us plot the points first. Pi, 2 pi, and this is 5 pi by 2. Similarly on the LHS it will be minus pi, minus 2 pi, and minus 5 pi by 2. Okay, the range was from 1 to 2. So with some dotted line, black line, let us say, from 1 to 2, I am drawing this graph. Now this line is 1 and this line is 2. Okay, so this graph will be looking something like this. Okay, and the same graph will be looking over here something like this. Okay, now drawing the graph is very interesting. Okay, I hope you understood. Same graphs are drawn. Now I'll get rid of this. Now I'll get rid of this line. Let us get rid of the line so that only graph remains. Let that line remain. These points are necessary. Okay, now let us draw the graph of cos square 3x. This is the graph of 1 plus sine raised to 4 3x. Now drawing the graph of cos square 3x is very easy. As you all know, cos graph can be easily drawn. How? Because it can be drawn like this. At pi by 2 cos is 0 and at pi it is minus 1. So this graph looks something like this. This is the graph. Okay, now the period of cos x is 2 pi because it repeats its shape after 2 pi. Okay, how will the cos square x look like? Very simple. Cos square x will look like this. This negative quantity will be squared. As it was from 0 to minus 1, it will now go from 0 to 1. Okay, so this is the graph of cos square x. Okay, this is the graph of cos square x. Particularly this is the graph of cos square x. Okay, so we have drawn the graph of cos square x. What we did while drawing the graph of cos square x is everything got squared, so there is a change in the slope a little bit at every point, but what is important is its range. It is from 0 to 1. I hope you understood it. Now this is the graph of cos square x. As you can see, this graph is needed to be drawn for cos square 3x. So all the x quantities will be reached very early and the graph will be compressed 3 times. So whatever we are drawing in this interval 0 to 2 pi will be compressed, and it will be compressed by 2 pi by 3. It means it will repeat after every 2 pi by 3. Okay, and anyways the period of cos square x or cos square theta is pi, but that is a discussion for another day. What I have done is I have just drawn the graph of cos square x from 0 to 2 pi. Now the same shape will repeat for cos square 3x. Okay, now for cos square 3x, if the same shape is repeating but from 0 to 2 pi by 3. So we need to understand where to draw this 2 pi by 3. So 2 pi by 3 will be somewhere here and 4 pi by 3 will be somewhere here. Okay, And now we have to draw the graph. So how will the graph look like? The graph will look like this. Okay, particularly this is how this graph will look like. The same shape which I drawn from 0 to 2 pi, the same shape I have drawn from 0 to 2 pi by 3. Now let us keep on drawing the same shape up to 4 pi by 3. That is very important. Okay, so let us start drawing that. So how will it look like? As you can see, I have drawn this from 2 pi by 3 up to 4 pi by 3. Now the same thing is going to repeat from 4 pi by 3 up to 5 pi by 2. So let us start. And it will go up to 2 pi. Okay, there is a little change because 6 pi by 3 is nothing but 6 pi by 3 is nothing but 2 pi. Something like this. Yes. Okay, so as you can see, this graph is drawn something like this. Okay, so how many times from 0 to 5 pi by 2 is the graph touching? Because drawing the graph further will cause no effect, because the maximum value is over here and this graph will lie somewhere here. So this is the one point, this is the second point, and this is the third point. They are touching each other. Now the same thing will be carried to the left hand side, because both were even functions. Even 1 plus sine raised to 4x and cos square 3x, both are even functions. So there are 2 points over here, so similarly 2 points will be over here, 2 to 4, and in between there is 1 point. So in total there are 5 points. Okay, so this is the correct answer to this question. Now I would like to show you this with a graph also. So let us do it with a graph. Okay, let me show you the graph. So first of all, what we will do is, let us make this smaller. Okay, now this is very good. So first of all, we will write down 1 plus sine x raised to 4. This is the graph of 1 plus sine x raised to 4. As you can see, it is moving from 1 to 2. Very nice. Okay, let us do it further zoomed. Okay, because we have to draw from minus 5 pi by 2 to 5 pi by 2, and 5 into pi is 15. 15 upon 2 is 7.5. So we need it from minus 7.5 to 7.5 only. I will plot that point too. Okay, okay, this is our 5 pi by 2 point, and to this question. Now you will say, why did we solve it graphically? Just to make you understand the graphical approach of the question. Now let me tell you one more approach to this question. Obviously the other approach is very simple. Then why did I tell you the graphical approach? Because it helps in many other questions also. Let me tell you the other approach. 1 plus sine raised to 4x is equal to cos square 3x. The range of sin raised to 4x is from 0 to 1, 1 plus 0 to 1, and the range of cos square 3x is also from 0 to 1. Okay, but 0 and 1 both are inclusive, so it is 0 to 1 and this is also 0 to 1. Now adding 1, it will range from 1 to 2, and the right hand side is ranging from what? It is ranging from 0 to 1. Now there is only one common point between them, which is 1 only. It means the LHS when it is equal to 1 and RHS when it is equal to 1, both will be equal. Therefore the LHS should be equal to 1 and even RHS should be equal to 1. Then both of them will be equal. You can solve it by any method, anything. So I will solve it by, let us say, what we can say, I will solve it by this: cos square 3x is equal to 1, which is very easy. Cos square 3x is equal to cos square 0. So cos square theta is equal to cos square alpha. So theta is equal to n pi plus minus alpha. Very simple. So 3x is equal to n pi plus minus 0. Therefore x is equal to n pi by 3. Okay, so the solution is x is equal to n pi by 3. So x is equal to n pi by 3. Let us put down the values. Let us first put n as 0, so we will get 0, then 1, then we get pi by 3, and let us say then we put x as 2, it will be 2 pi by 3. Let us go back and check what was it. Cos square 3x is equal to 1, so cos square 3x is equal to cos square 0, and cos square theta equal to cos square alpha, so theta will be equal to n pi plus minus alpha. Very good. So 3x is equal to, because theta is 3x, equal to n pi plus minus 0, so x will be equal to n pi by 3. Okay, very good. So we are getting many answers. So x is equal to, then we will put 3 pi by 3 pi, and then we will put x as 4 pi by 3, and then we will put x as, okay,